So, hi guys, good morning, all of you. So, guys, I'm audible. Okay, right. So, yesterday we started the first topic of your Oracle. So, the topic number one, DBMS, we started in the last session. Okay, right. So, in this database management systems, so we discussed about the basic terms of what is data, what is information, okay, and later what is database, okay, and the types of databases we came us. So when come to types of databases, we said here, there are two types of databases in the world. Okay. So the first one we called as OLTP and second one OLAP. So these are the two types of databases. So then we discuss here, what is OLTP and what is OLAP. Okay. So OLTP, we said guys here. So these databases are used for the day-to-day transactions or the day-to-day transactional informations, which was or which belongs to running businesses. So whatever the running businesses are there, okay. So for those running businesses, live transactions, the day-to-day transactions, whatever it was performed. So those transactional data or information we are storing under OLTP databases. Okay. And here live operations means what now? That means to be called as here insert, update, and delete. These are called as a live operations we call. And these operations we are going to be performed on OLTP databases now. And even though we can go to user, the small informations also we can retrieval by using of select command from this OLTP we set. Okay. And these are the some examples of your softwares which was comes under OLTP categories here. So these are some softwares we discussed. And the example of banking sectors. So the customer account, so and so data, and he was doing the day one, so he was doing so many transactions, but every transaction information, okay, either the transaction will be a success or fail. So all kind of informations are storing under OLTP databases. Okay now, so like a day-to-day, so many examples are there. CTC, okay, the transport websites are there. IRCTs like ticket bookings, like Book My Show, the movie tickets we can book it. Like we can say Amazon, the Flipkart, yes or no? So any website through whatever the request or transaction was performed by users, that every transaction data will go to save under OLTP databases. Okay, now right. And whereas come to OLAP, we said. So OLAP is nothing but guys here. So these databases are used for the storing historical data. That means the very big data. So nowadays you are listening, the big data concepts are there, like data science, Hadoop, yes or no? So data warehouses. Okay, so these are completely manage your big data. That's called historical data I can manage. Okay, so whenever you want to store some historical data, so OLTP databases are not preferable. Okay, so because those are just for small amount of data management purpose only, OLTP we are using. But when we want to go for big data management purpose, so OLTP is not suitable here. So the people was using what now? OLAP we said. And after data was stored into OLAP, the data can be analysis. Okay, data can be analysis. So analyzing of your data, that's called a, nowadays you are listening, data analyst, the word you are listening, I think so. Okay, so these people that are going to be analysis your data to generating of reportings, the data visualizations, yes or no? So in that cases, they will be user OLAP. And later data summarized here. Summarized means what now? The briefly explaining what is what. Okay, the data will be summarized here. So each and every level, the data can be briefly, it was expanding your data. Okay, so in that case is also OLAP. Okay, from OLAP, the data can be summarized. From OLAP, the data can be analysis. From OLAP, the data can be visualizations. Yes or no? So these kind of things we can do on OLAP databases. Okay, but OLAP database is just for supporting select, but I can't perform insert, update, delete operations on this APs. Only we can perform what we said, select operation we said. Okay, data reading purpose only we can perform on this, but we can't insert, update and delete. Okay, right. And the best example of OLAP, the data warehouses, is one of the best example of your OLAP. And now, so the same banking example. So ex customer account was there. He was joined the account 25/4/2015 to present. The total 7 years here. The 7 years of data. That means in the 7 years, suppose this customer was done. There is 5 lakhs transactions. Then 5 lakh transactional data. They are going to be stored under OLAP. Okay, now. So this is what. But the next question is coming out, how to integrated OLTP and OLAP databases in real-time industries. Okay, now let me see a small example. I will explain to you. Observe. The integration process will be happening like this, guys, here. Okay, now you can see, guys, here my point here. The diagrammatically I will explain to you, because when you see the diagram, you will get some idea. Okay, right. So just a moment. Okay, I'm going to draw a small diagram here. Okay, so now I will say this is my OLTP database now. Okay, now and come to this one OLAP. Okay, so these are the two different types of databases here. Okay, right. So now here carefully observe. So now the point is this two, how it will be integrated here. Okay, how it will be integrated together, and integrations purpose what we want to use. Okay, let me see. So in this case, so the data, okay, the first thing is observe. First of all, this TP and AP, the both databases, they want to integrate it together. The integration means the connectivity process. Okay, so we are going to be, okay, maintain some bridge. Okay, we are going to be create some bridge in between TP and AP. Okay, but how it was created here? Okay, now let me see. So when they want to integrate OLTP to AP, they must and should be use ETL tools they need to use. Okay, what they want to use here? ETL tools they want to use. The connectivity purpose. So now they need to require some ETL tool. So now I just make it this arrows. Okay, and this was we called as, guys, here ETL we called. Okay, so we called as here ETL. So what is ETL? Okay, what is ETL? Here I was giving here, I'm giving some stand of ETL. Let me see. The ETL stands for, okay, extract. E stands for, Okay, E stands for extract. Okay, and T stands for, okay, transfer, and L stands for, okay, loading. So extract, transfer, loading. Okay, so that is the stand of your ETL. So now we can see the ETL. Okay, what kind of tools we have it here, okay, which comes under ETL categories. So in real time, there are so many tools are there. Those are called the ETL tools we called. So now the examples of ETL tools. Okay, so examples of ETL tools. The tools are nothing but softwares. Okay, don't confuse. The ETL softwares or tools. So there are so many are there. So in that few things, I'm going to give it here to understanding. Okay, so first one is called as a Informatica. Is a very famous tool. Okay, this is very famous tool. Okay, ETL tool in between TP and AP. So next we have here SSIS, that is called a SQL Server Integration Services. So this is also ETL tool. Okay, one of the ETL tool they're using to integrations of your TP and AP. And later we have it here, Talent. Okay, this is also one ETL tool and very famous tool. This is also the people are using in real time. And later we have it some, okay, Blendo. Okay, so Blendo, these are one ETL tool. Like we are using here SAS. Okay, this is also one ETL tool. So these kind of things, okay, we can use. And one more thing that very commonly the people are using, guys, here, that called as a Jasper. One second, guys, here I just extend this one. So then we called as a Jasper Soft. Jasper Soft. Okay, so this is one more. So like this, so many ETL tools we have it here. Okay, so in this any one of the tool you can use it, guys, here, so etc. So there are so many we have it here. So with the help of this ETL tools, okay, the people, that means organization people, they will be integrated your TP to AP, okay, with the help of this ETL tools. Okay, now, right. But here the point is, okay, the integrations are, okay, we understand, sir, by the help of ETL tools, we are going to be integrated to these two databases. That's fine. But the next one is called as, guys, here, so data. So yeah, the main important point is, so data, how it was commerce. That means what is the source for your OLTP and what is the source of OLAP. So this is also very important to understand. Okay, so OLTP database purpose, what is your source? That means from where the data can produce. Okay, from where the data can produce, and the producing data, how I want to store under OLTP databases. Okay, now, so that was very important point. But that means what is the source of OLTP? Okay, and what is the source of OLAP? The data source is what now means that here very simple, OLTP data source is called as a applications. So any online application, you can use it for OL, okay, TP sources. That means, for example, now we have some applications I'm going to take now. So app one, any application like IRCTC, like a banking application, okay, like any Flipkart, Amazon. So anything you can take it here. So now I just take it here. This is app one. So app is nothing but, don't confuse, guys, here. Okay, so application, one online application. This is maybe this is IRCTC or something. Okay, now, so app number two. So it is another application like a Flipkart. Okay, now app number three. Okay, this is one more. Okay, online applications. These are, so these are all our online applications. So app one, app two, and app three. So now these apps, to whom you want to interacting here, means that user. So definitely we are, who will use these apps automatically? Who is this? Users are using these apps. Yes or no? So we are the users. We are the users to use our apps. So for example, user. example user. Okay, now, so this user is going to be use any app. So he can use IRCTC app, okay, for booking of their train tickets. They can use some Flipkart app, okay, for booking of their products or something, okay. So they can use some other apps, okay. They can use other app also. Any online app you can use it. So simply we can say that. So what is the data source for your OLTP means? That is called as a applications. Okay, that is called as what now? Online application. Okay, so online applications is the data source for whom? For OLTP. So now what the people will do, every app or every application, they are going to be integrated with the database here. So they will be integrated now. So in this integrations, okay, for Java people are using JDBC concepts, okay, na? So suppose a .NET people are there, they're using like okay, ADO.NET technologies, okay, and suppose PHP students are using the advanced PHP, okay, or the Python people, they're using like a Mongo database related, okay, Django something, okay. So these are what now. So every application, they will be again integrated with the OLTP databases. Understand my point here? Right. So now let me check out here. So that means whatever the users are performing the day-to-day transactions through an application, that application through how much data is generated here, the data will be saved under OLTP databases. Okay, now. So here the point. So now what I'm doing here. So for this application through, they can perform the day-to-day transactions. They can perform the day-to-day transactions. So now I will take it this. Here I can say, so what is this here? Day-to-day transactions. So whatever he was performing the day-to-day transactions here, okay. So those day-to-day transactions data, okay, they will be saved under OLTP. Okay, now, right. So now day-to-day transactions. So that means so many people are using apps, yes or no? So many people we are using apps, okay, to perform your online transactions. Okay, so those online transactions, okay, data will save under OLTP. Okay, now, right. So this is what it was happened. That means I said here, whatever the online transaction you perform here, after the transaction may be success or fail, some data will be produced. Okay, that point we discussed in the last session. Okay, I said, so either your transaction may be success. See, this much data is generated. Okay, for example, we said the first transaction in the day one. So he was going to be deposit money, right? So deposit money means definitely after deposit, okay, the transaction successfully done, then you will get this message. Yes or no? And what is your transaction ID number? On which date you did your transaction? At what time? And deposit amount, how much here? To which account you did? And what is your status of your account transaction? So this information where it will be saved, guys, means, yeah, that information saving under OLTP databases. Understand now? So like this, suppose this transaction success. Maybe in the second transaction on the same day, the same user, he was doing another transaction that's called withdraw. So again, also here withdraw transaction may be fail, but again transaction ID number, okay, date, time, and how much amount from which account, but status is what this is also will be generated here. So that means whatever the information or data which was generated from an application, okay, that data will save under OLTP databases. Are you getting my point? So now this complete data, okay, day-to-day transactional data, so will be saved and storing under your OLTP databases. Okay, the data will be saved. But here the point is observed. Suppose OLTP capacity, how much, sir? How much data can I store here? Okay, so it means that, for example, my computer, in my computer, my hard disk memory is for example, my capacity of hard disk is at GBs are there, for example. So I have here GB. Suppose I have here, okay, 1 GB capacity, for example. So that means in this OLTP, I can save how much data here. For example, suppose my hard disk is a 1 GB, or your hard disk is a 1 terabyte, or your hard disk is a 1 petabyte. Okay, whatever it is. Suppose if my hard disk is 1 GB, for example, just our example understanding purpose I'm giving now. Okay, now, right. So now here I'm giving 1 GB for my hard disk. So that means that hard disk I'm integrated with my Oracle OLTP database. Okay, that means my capacity is how much, guys? Here OLTP capacity 1 GB capacity, right? So that means here online application through whatever the data is generated here, this data, how much data can I save in this OLTP? Come on, guys. Now what is my capacity of OLTP now? How much I can save in this? Yes. So up to 1 GB, up to 1 GB data only I can save. But here my application transactional data is more than 1 GB. Okay. So how it was producing here? More than 1 GB is produced. Okay. Then what I want to do, guys, here, because this memory is already full. This memory already full, but still my online transactions are going on. My online transactions are going on. Yes or no? But the memory is full already. Okay, from where the data is producing, okay, from their data continuously flowing here, because this is online now. So online, I can't stop it here. Yes or no? So I can't say to my customers, or I can't say to people, okay, hey, sorry guys, my OLTP memory is full, so don't do any online transaction. Please stop your online transactions. Can you say to customer like this? Come on, guys. Can you say customer? Can you say like this to customer? No, we can't say. Then if you say to customer like this, then why are you developing? Okay, now the questions. If you say like this, sorry guys, my OLTP memory is full. Okay, so sorry guys, my OLTP database memory is full. So please don't do any transaction. Please stop your transactions. Can I say to customers like this? Can I say? No, we can't say it here. We can't say it here. Okay, so when we are saying like this, then why are you developing online applications nowadays? What is the use of online applications? We can do manual process now. Yes or no? So my point, carefully, logically think, you will get some idea. Okay, so that we can't say. Then how I can overcome, how I can get the data, how I can manage the data which was producing through online application 24/7. Okay, now, so how I can manage means, yes, here the point is very important. So once your transaction data, which will be full to your OLTP databases, so here already we are integrated now. So OLTP database is integrated with whom? With OLAP. The point understanding, all of you. So already we are integrated here. So integrated to whom? OLAP. Then what the organizations people will do it as per their business, and from the business how much data is produced, okay, per hour, okay, per hour, okay, based on that they will be moving the data from OLTP to OLAP. So how they can moving the data? The data can be moving based on ETL tools. Now they are using already integrated by using of this tool. Then immediately this tool, what it will do, whenever your OLTP database memory was full, then immediately it will be moving the data into OLAP. But how it was moving, sir? How it was moving, sir, means the organization is making some time period. Okay, they will be created some job schedules, that is called as schedules we called. So they will be preparing their schedules, and based on the schedules, automatically the data will be transferring from OLTP to OLAP. So that means we don't want to do anything. Already the programmer, the database administrator, he was preparing some job schedules, and based on the schedule, at what time, okay, at how many days, so whatever you time period will be set it here, automatically the data will be loading into OLTP to OLAP. But how the schedules are prepared by companies means based on their business data. For example, your organization is a very big organization. Okay, your company is a multinational company. So automatically, when your company is a multinational company, means your business is very huge business. Yes or no? So suppose your business is a very widely you're doing your business, automatically your data producing is also, okay, more and more and more data will be produced per a day. Okay, so based on your business, from the business, how many transactions are going on per a day or per hour, okay, per a minute, okay. So based on that, they will be created job schedules. So what is schedules? Schedule means time periods are we are setting. How they are setting time periods? Come, let me see. Let me see. Okay. So some companies are, they're going to be preparing the time period. Okay, just I'm giving like this. Okay. So if it is full, some companies, what they will do, they will be go for hourly wise. They're sending the data, and they created hourly wise. So hourly wise, they're scheduled. Then what happened? Every 1 hour, data will moving into OLAP. Every 1 hour. So that means once a schedule was prepared by database administrator, then what happened? Your OLTP is a full or not, that is none of the matter. If it is a full, if it is a not full, that means not fulfill, and full, whatever it is. But every hour, suppose in this, the data is available, the data immediately transferring to OLAP. Okay, now that's hourly wise we called. What we call, guys, here, hourly wise we called. And the next one is called as a, okay, next one is called as a daily wise, we can say. Next one we called as what now? Daily wise. So day wise. So day wise, they will be scheduling their database data, and they will move into OLAP. And some companies, as per their business, they will be set the time schedule monthly wise. The time schedule monthly wise, and even though we can say, guys, even though we can say weekly wise also, we can say, no problem. Weekly wise they can say. So weekly wise they can say. Okay. And now some people, okay, they will be scheduling OLTP to AP, the data transformation schedules, like a monthly wise. Like a monthly wise, the data will be moving from OLTP to OLAP. And some companies are going to be, okay, schedule there, okay, so like a what one now? Quarterly wise. Okay, quarterly wise, they will be transferring the data. And some companies, they can go for this half-yearly wise. Half-yearly wise. Okay, so some companies will be moving the data half-yearly wise. So some companies, they are scheduling as per their business, the data will be yearly wise. Yearly wise, the data will be moving into your OLTP. Okay, now, so this is called as a job schedulings we called. Okay, so job schedules we called. Okay, and these schedules, based on how they can prepare hourly na, daily na, weekly na, monthly na, quarterly na, half-yearly or yearly. How they decided means based on their business. Suppose my business is very small business. Okay, so small business means how much data can be produced. Approximately they will be calculated average. So my business is how much, my turnover, my business, my customers. Yes or no? So how many customers are having by me? That means my business. My business is having how many customers? So customers and customer, approximately average calculation of transactions and approximately average of data generating. Okay, now, so based on that calculations, okay, the database administrators, they will be moving the data at what level? Yearly level, half-yearly, quarterly. Suppose I'm very small business, for example, my business is very small, then I just keep it here. Okay, I'm keeping what? My data or my okay, so I'm selected what now? My schedule is what now? Yearly. So that means what happened every 1 year, either 1 year or 2 year, that is also we can set it. So suppose I just put it here 1 year schedule. That means what it was happened in my business 1 year, that's called academic year. Okay, so in this academic year, how many transactions done and whatever the business, okay, that everything I'm storing into TP, and after every year end of the academic, the data transferred to AP. Then what happened whenever the data transferred to AP, then TP again empty na? Yes or no, guys? Come on. So so suppose very small business, my business, and I schedule here yearly, I schedule. Then what happened? Whatever the data yearly it was saved, so this data will transfer to AP. AP means again this OLTP is the same memories saved now. That means this memory will be empty or not? Yes, again this is empty memory. That means my hard disk again empty. Then again what it was happen? Again next level transaction. That means next academic transactions are again I'm saving into OLTP. Okay, now suppose your business will be somewhat bigger, then you are using half-yearly wise. If your business is somewhat bigger, then you can put it as okay quarterly wise. If your business is somewhat bigger, then you can put it monthly wise. That means monthly wise a transformation of your data. Suppose your business is somewhat bigger, then you can put it a weekly wise transformation. Suppose your data is somewhat bigger, then you can go for daily wise. That daily means 24 hours data immediately transferred. Okay, and for example, your business is very big, then you can put it hourly wise. Understand now? So in that way, the data will be scheduled like this, and as per the schedules, your data automatically, exactly the time period, whatever you set, automatically the data can be transferred from TP to AP. Okay, one of the best example I will tell you guys. Okay, for this schedules, one of the best example I will tell you, and I want to know how many people knows that. Okay, so one example I will give to you. All of you listen. So is the best example to understanding this concept. Okay, all of you know IRCTC. All of you know now IRCTC. So how many people knows this IRCTC? Please say yes or no. How many people use this IRCTC? Okay, now very good. So now this app, this is one app. Okay, right. So guys, here this app, can I use 24 hours? Can I use 24 hours? Here, observe, carefully observe. So everyone just identify here. This app I can use the day started here 000001. Okay, now so this is what we called as like the midnight 12 we called. So this is AM. So this is your app time set by your Indian Railways. So every day starts with the midnight 12 AM is a new day started, right? From there to that means from from you started your transaction at the midnight 12 o'clock, 0.01 minute, from there you started your transaction. That means your IRCTC website is working from that time period onwards. From that time period onwards, your application will be, anybody can use. Okay, now they started to work the 12, that 00001, okay, otherwise 12:0001 a.m. It's a midnight 12 and it's called as a next new day. So from there, okay, exactly you can see 11 o'clock, okay, so 30 minutes in this case, okay, in this case that's called a PM. Okay, up to here it will be working. That means what now here? 23 hours, okay, 30 minutes, okay now. So your IRCTC website can use by anyone, or anyone can be booking your tickets, okay now. So 23 hours of 30 minutes. But can you see if anybody try that night 11:30 after, okay, 11:30 after, the 11:30 p.m. I'm taking here, okay, for your understanding. So 11:30 p.m. after, if you try to open IRCTC application, is it open or not? How many people check like this? Is it open after 11:30 p.m.? Can I book my tickets through IRCTC website? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Not open, sir. Not open, sir. Not. Okay. So that means you people are tried. Okay, now. So now my question is, I'm asking, what is my question? Why, sir, every day? Why, sir, every day, 12 to 11:30 p.m. it is working, but the last half an hour time period, I can't book my ticket, and even though IRCTC website we cannot log in also. So why, sir? Why? What it was happening the last 30 minutes? What it was happening, guys? Anybody thinking like that? Why IRCTC website is not working the last 30 minutes of end of the day? That's the point. Now some students are getting my point. Yes, there it is called a half an hour schedule was designed by Indian railway system. That means this half an hour time period, what it was happening, sir, means that you're careful observe. The point is simple, understand now, all of you. So now, so this is suppose IRCTC, okay, this is IRCTC app. So now you did so many transactions you did on the day. Every transactional tickets information is having here, okay, up to the day. So then what happened? The last, that means that they are, what it was going to be done, they're saying that daily wise data transformation they kept. So the daily wise that they kept, the schedule is what now? Which wise? Daily wise. Daily wise means what now? 24 hours wise, not hourly wise. Daily wise, the data will be transferred. So in the daily wise, when it was transferred means the 23 hours, 30 minutes after, okay, the last remaining 30 minutes, whatever it was there, in this 30 minutes, your data transferring. In the 30 minutes, your data transferring into where it is OLTP. So this is not only one day, it's a regular process. Every day, exactly 11:30 p.m. to 12, this 30 minutes of time, your data will be immediately transferring into your OLTP, because that already scheduled by your Indian Railways. So in that schedule, if you try to do any new reservations, that means new bookings, any new bookings, if you do, the new bookings will not accepted by your IRCTC website. Understand my point now? So this is what the OLTP and OLAP. Now the concept clear now? This point is clear now? So daily wise, weekly wise, monthly wise, quarterly wise, half-yearly wise, okay, yearly wise. So how the data will be moving from TP to AP? So this is the regular process of any business organization. Understand now? Any business organization, it's a regular processing here. Okay, let me see. So now, okay, sir. Now one more doubt you will get it. What is your doubt now? Okay, sir. Now, sir, okay, the daily I'm going to suppose one best example, IRCTC. Okay, IRCTC, sir, I'm using. Okay, so today the day was, for example, 18th. Today the day was 18th. So in on the day 18, there are so many transactions are performing through IRCTC, and the data will come to save under TP. And after the last 30 minutes, this data is transferred into your OLAP. So now OLAP data will be, that means it will be saved here. So this is which data? 18th day data successfully saved. Next day come to 19th day. The 19th day, again, so many transactions are done by customer or passengers, okay, or users. Again, that data also after end of the day, last 30 minutes, they will be transferred to OLAP. So now it is full. Okay, now it is full. Okay, and the next day, for example, the 20th day, the next day, 20th day. Again, so many transactions are performing through IRCTC. Again, the end of the day, the last 30 minutes, okay, so that will be, okay, saved into your OLAP. It will be transferring now. Okay, and the next one is called as a 21 day, date 21. Again, so many transactions. Again, that data also transferring into OLAP again. Okay, they will be transferred. And again, I'm asking here the next day 22. Suppose 22 is there. So careful of it. Again, 22, so many transactions, and that all transactions will transfer your end of the day. Now you're observed. The question will come to you. So what is your question? Now we can see. Now tell me, sir. Now tell me. My OLAP memory is full. My OLAP memory is full. Okay, then so how many days here? For example, how many days we done here? 18th day, 19th day, 20, 21, 22. So total how many days, guys, here? The 5 days. The 5 days information, okay, 5 days information only, OLAP was full. Then what about the 23rd day? The 23rd day, again, your trans, but your OLAP all, guys, any idea? Come on, guys. So this is my question. So my question is what now? So everyday transactional data I'm saving under OLAP. Okay, now? So like this, 5 days is over. The 5 days transactional data I saved into OLAP. Suppose my OLAP memory is full. What I want to do the next level? Any guessing? Here very, very simple logic. Okay. What I said. So now this data warehouse is completed. Then what the people will do next? They are creating one more data warehouse. They are creating one more data warehouse. So this is one more data warehouse. This is one more data warehouse. Okay, now. So now the first data warehouse number 1 is full. Then they will create one more data warehouse 2, and this 2 again by the help of ETL tool again integrated. That's it. Very simple. Okay, again integrated. Suppose this is also full. Then what next they will do? One more, okay, data warehouse they will create it. then data warehouse number 3. And here also by the help of ETL tool, it will be integrated to this data warehouse. Suppose it is also full, then they will created one more data warehouse they created, and the data warehouse number 4. And here by the help of ETL tool, they will be integrated to your data warehouse number 4. So like this, the people will be created number of data warehouses, and with the help of ETL tool, they will integrate it to that, and data can be transferred. Understanding now? So simple example. For example, let me see guys here. Suppose, simple example. For example, I have a one room here. Okay, I have a one room. Careful observe, logic understand. This is room number 1. I have a one room. Okay, so room number 1. So this room capacity, how much means this room capacity can store? Okay, so how many people can sit in this room means there is only 50 people capacity this room. How many people? 50 people. Okay, now so 50 people or 50 students I will take it. Okay, this room capacity how much here? 50 students. Carefully observe. 50 students can happily sit here. So they can sit like 50 students, they can sit here. Okay, now 50 students sit. So this is capacity is how much here? 50 students capacity only this room. But I got it how many students here? There are 100 students are there. Out of 100 students, how many students can I fit here? 50 students can I fit. Remaining 50 students are there. Remaining 50 students are there. This remaining 50 students, where it will be transferred into, so another room. Okay, another room I will be make it here room number 2. So this room capacity is a total 100 capacity, for example. Then I can save 50 students. Okay, so happily I can arrange the 50 students, and remaining 50 students space was there. So this space I can utilize in the future. Suppose this is also full, then I can go for another room. So like this, how the rooms will be expanding here. The sizes, how we will be expanded. Okay, same as your data warehouses also, one by one we can go to created here. Understand now? So this is how we can say, okay, so OLTP and OLAP between how it will be integrated, and data how it will be come to here, and it will be doing into or transferred into your OLAP. Okay, now? So this is what I said, data warehouses. Okay, now fine. So this is the way the maintenance. And now finally tell me my question. What is the question? What is the source for OLTP? Come on guys. OLTP data is coming from where it is. Come on, coming from where it is, OLTP data. Yes, very good. Application, from client application or application. And application should be online. Not offline. That is very important point, because this is completely the categories of online. Okay, what we can do, online application, these all are okay, not offline. So yes, OLTP source, OLTP data is coming from application. Okay, that means OLTP source is apps, applications. What about OLAP? Can you tell me? So whatever the data is coming to OLAP, the data coming from where it is? Yes, very good. So that means OLAP source is OLTP. That means whatever the data is coming to OLAP, the data is coming from TP. That means OLAP purpose, OLTP is a source. OLTP purpose, application is a source. Understand my concept? Yeah. So one more real life or real time example I will give to you about your OLTP and OLAP. One more real time example. Okay, carefully observe. nowadays we have a electronic showrooms are there, like a Bajaj electronic showrooms, Reliance Fresh, okay, Pi Internationals. So some electronic showrooms are there. Suppose guys, a customer want to purchase, suppose we are the customers, so we need to purchase one television, okay, 50 inches television we need to purchase. So whenever we need to purchase a television, definitely we are going to some showrooms, yes or no, right? Suppose I'm going to some Bajaj electronic showroom, okay, I'm going to Bajaj electronic showroom and I'm checking what kind of models are there in televisions, okay, and my choice model, my choice brand I selected and I purchased. And what is the payment is there? The payment transactions, everything I did in my Bajaj showroom. Okay, now that's over. But tell me guys here, after paying your amount and everything, your product will come to you on the day. Otherwise, the salesperson is asking to you like, madam, your product will be delivered within 24 hours. What he will say? On the day it will come, or they will take some time? Come on, guys. Anybody experienced like this? So definitely, the salesperson saying that, sir, the product will be delivered to you or delivered to your home, maybe 24 hours or 48 hours, it will be delivered to you. Okay, then customer is saying, why it was taking 1 day time? Okay, if you ask to salesman, the salesman, what he was telling to you, sir, actually your products are not, your products are coming from, that means whatever the product you choose here, the product is coming from godowns. Okay, na, your product is coming from godown. So what is the mean by godown? Come on, good. What is the godowns? Godowns means what? Yes, godown is nothing but warehouse, storing places. In godowns, we can store small amount of data or big data. Godowns means big data storage purpose, a small amount data purpose. Yes, big data, the concept very clear now. So many students. Now we are carefully observed. So the salesman saying that, sorry sir, your product is not coming to you. Okay, so from this shop, okay, your product will coming from godown, and godown is having somewhere. Okay, now so that means we need to send, that means Bajaj electronic showroom people sending request to godown people, so and so customer, you need to deliver so and so product. The customer already bill paid, then they will inform to godown people. Okay, now then godown people who are working there, who are management of godown, who is that? So those people will take the request from Bajaj electronic showroom and they will sending. Yes or no? Now tell me my question. What is my question? Bajaj electronic showroom and godown, in this two, which one is OLTP, guys? Come on, guess it. Bajaj showroom is what? TP or AP? TP, very good. Data warehouse is what? That means AP. AP is what? Godown or Bajaj electronic showroom? AP is what? Godown. Understand na? So Bajaj electronic showroom is a just OLTP, limited products only having here. Okay, but godown is like a AP, OLAP. So number of products I can store there. So this is the example, best example to easily understanding of TP and AP. Okay, this is one example. One more real-time example I'm asking to you. One more real-time example I'm asking to you. Okay, now. So now here observe carefully. Suppose, Ritik, your question and answer, now you will get it this example. Suppose, sir, I wanted, okay, last, okay, today, for example, today, the last 5 transactional data I want it. Okay. So the last 5 transactional data I wanted, which I did through my account. The last 5 transactional data, if I want it, then where are you going? Are you going to ATM mission? Are you going to banking sector? ATM mission. In ATM mission, can anybody identify there is a mini statement, one option is there, guys? There is a mini statement, one option is there. Anybody knows? Suppose you just click on mini statement, then tell me how many transactional information we will get. I think so, last 5 or 10. So, sir, okay, averagely last 10 transactional information we taken. Okay, na? So 5 or 10. Okay, so last 10 transactions which you performed from your account, those information only I can get. Okay, so that's okay. And that was we are taking from where it is ATM application. Okay, but suppose, guys, here I wanted 1 year statement. I wanted 1 year statement. How can you take 1 year statement now? Are you going to banking sector or else ATM mission? Very good. Definitely, we need to go bank. We need to go bank and take your passbook and give to banking people, and they will give to you. Not 1 year, you wanted 2 year, 3 year, 4 or 5 years. So how many years you wanted complete statements they will give to you. So now here are the 2 questions now. So 2 points understand now. So now my question understand. So whatever the last 10 transactions which was taking from ATM mission, that is coming from where it is OLTP or OLAP. Very good. Last means what now? Current. Last means present. Okay, so those last 10 transactions I'm taking from what? OLTP. That's the point I was given. Can you remember this point? Can you remember retrieving a small data by using of select command from where it is? From OLTP. Understand now? Yes, this is what I said. Okay, so that means small amount of data if you want to retrieval, okay, then I'm using select command. But the small amount of data, small means the current data, the present data, not a 1 year data, not 1 day data. Yes or no? The present data, whatever the last 5 transaction or 10 transaction, the small amount of data that was taking from TPs. Because your current data is available in this TP only. Current data available in this TP only. Okay, now, so that was taken. But now, if I want to take 1 year statement, 1 year statement is what we called big data. Big data we are retrieval from where it is, I said. For where it is, I said. AP. Okay, now, so 1 year statement coming from AP database. Last current data coming from your ATM mission. That is called a ATM missions are OLTP, online transaction processing mission. Okay, now, so OLAP is nothing but what now? 1 year more than, okay, the last oldest data. Okay, oldest data. There it is called a APs. Okay, now, so now I hope that in this session, are you clear in between TP, AP, how it was working in real-time industries? Now, these all examples, whatever I explained here, 3 to 4 examples I given to you, these all 3 to 4 examples, you just check it out, then you can clearly understand TP and AP. Is it clear, all of you guys? This topic is clear and very important topic. Yes. Okay, right, guys. So this is what we TP and AP, so we called here, and how it was working together in real-time organizations. Okay, now, right. So now here, these are the point about this two, how to integrated TP and AP and how it was working. Okay, now, so now, but in this session here, careful observe here, what is our course, guys? Here, which course we are learning now? What is our course? Oracle. So after explanation of these all the things, what we said, Oracle is a part of which part? OLTP. So that means we are Oracle is a one of the software which is a part of TP. So that means my course and this course is completely belongs to online transaction processing course. Which course? Online transaction processing, and it is called as a running business or running organizations purpose. This will be useful. So that means in this course we are not discussing about this part. We are discussing only this part. This is not our course, so don't okay, this is not our course, and these courses are not necessary for you. If anybody, they have to try the jobs on ETL or data warehouses after OLTP course. That means when you get the knowledge of OLTP, then specializations, these are the special tools here there. So these special tools only those guys want it who are trying jobs. But Java student, .NET, Python, PHP, DevOps, AWS, okay, your user interfaces, UI, full stack Java people, okay, and the Selenium people. So these people, not necessary this knowledge, you have to necessary this knowledge. And I'm clearly telling guys, because you don't confuse, okay, because why should waste your money and time? Yes or no? So our course is only OLTP course, and this course we are going to be learning here. Okay, now, so your application means what now? This application may be Java student, this application may be .NET student, this application may be PHP student, this application may be user interface student, this application may be Python student. So these guys are okay, they can wanted this one, and this we are learning. But ETL tools, this Informatica, SSIS, Talend, Belendo, SAS, these are what now separate okay courses, and anybody try to working and try to jobs, okay, then only can learn these courses. Okay, now, right. You people also don't confuse, and you are going to expecting. So sir also explaining data warehouse also. Okay, so that's why this is not our part here. Our part is OLTP. Okay, Oracle only we are learning. And if any other student they're trying to ETL process, then you can join into those related courses, and their separate payment is there, and institution people will take separate payment for those. Okay, now, so you can pay some amount of these courses. Okay, and these courses where it is available, you just go to search it. And if you want it, okay, I'm telling, if you want it, who are trying to jobs on this data warehouse or any ETL tools, so those people have to go in there. Okay, now, but Java student, full stack Java, .NET, Python, UI, DevOps, Selenium, yes or no? So these people not necessary this knowledge. The OLTP knowledge is more enough for your subject. Understand na? Right. So this is before I'm giving clarity, because somebody is expecting, SAR was explaining ETLs and the data warehouse also. Okay, but these two courses not comes under in this Oracle. Okay, now Oracle is completely pure transactional courses. Okay, right, guys. Okay, now clear now all of you, right? And I stop it the today's session, and tomorrow we will go for one more. And before that, guys, I want to give administration details I'm giving to you. So 1 second, guys, all of you, the admin person details I will pass you guys. Just a 1 moment. Yeah, Arvind, these guys are asking the who is the guys here? These guys are still not decided. Okay, they will give to admin details tomorrow. Okay, now the tomorrow they will give to admin details, and tomorrow you will be confirm it. Okay, so those people, Naresh IT people only, they're keeping message into chat box. Okay, to all of you. So who is your admin and how to go registration process, everything they will send to you. Okay, guys, right, guys. So tomorrow we'll continue this class. The next level of things we will discuss here. Okay, right, guys. And tomorrow I will interact with you on this topic, and today some little bit work I have it here today. So tomorrow I will interact with you guys. Okay, so tomorrow I will take discussion session on this topic. Still you have any doubts, you can ask tomorrow. Okay, right. So thank you guys, thank you so much.